Well, good morning. It's Sunday, the 12th of April, and we're sat in the garden just having a cup of tea, doing my next video. Ho ho! As you might have seen by my previous video, I went away for virtually the week, popped into the Koi Hut at Havant, bumped into Dave, Rocket Boy, and Tony, Farmer Koi, a nice chat with them. And just before I came away, I had a few problems with the pond that with blanket weed. And looking at the videos that I've seen on YouTube, that I'm not the only one. There's quite a few people that have had problems with it. So I decided to do a blanket weed answer treatment. Well, I put it in, and as usual, everything turned white, and it took a few days to clear up. And I left it and left it and left it, and like an idiot, I didn't really sort of follow up on what to do afterwards, because apparently you have to put in a sludge buster to help get rid of all the crap that the blanket answer has dislodged, lifted off, whatever, and I didn't do it. And have a guess what? It turned into like a hard, crusty, like chalk. Turned the pond white. All the lining went white and crispy, and good old Bobby. I've made another mistake, but it's all part of the learning curve. I'm not going to dwell on it. So, just before I went away for the week, I decided to jet wash the pond, which I did. Looked absolutely sparkling, like brand new. Um, Started filling it up the night before, woke up in the morning, had to wait another, I don't know, half hour, three quarters of an hour just to finish topping it off. Went down to see my brother to come back and look after my fish while I was away in the two separate tanks that I've got at the bottom, and to feed them while I'm away. And yeah, all sorted, all done and dusted. I come back after having a chat with Dave and arranging him to come round and help me out with a few issues that I have been having with my ponds. And he's going to come up this week. Still want you to come, Dave, if you see this video. But I come back and I think that the jet wash might have been a little bit too powerful. Because I have a leak, a major leak. Man, what can I say? So, me being me, let's sort the problem out. Let's not dwell on it. And I decided to drop the water right down to see if I could find out where it was leaking. Or tell a lie, I actually filled it back up again to see if I could see where it was leaking. I couldn't find anything, and overnight it did drop again by a good 6-7 inches. So I thought, right, okay, let's just drain it down, clean it, the bottom out, and put a new liner in. Still debating on whether to put a new liner in or maybe have a chat with Dave when he comes down about getting a box liner if I can afford it. Being a pensioner, I might not be able to afford it, and or going with fiberglass again, whether I can afford it. But the one thing I have decided to do, which is what I should have done in the very, very first place when I built the pond, is put in a sump for the drain, for the pump, and for the retro drain, which I didn't do because every time I do a clean down, I've only done it 3 times since I've had the pond in 7 months, 8 months. I can't get the pump water, I can't get the water down to clean it right out because I haven't got a sump. So I've decided to put in a sump, and You probably can't see it now because of the bright sunshine, but let me just spin you around and see if you can see this. Spin you around. There we go. I'm digging out a sump. Halfway through it, the pond is a little bit decimated, to be honest with you. Oh dear, oh dear. These things are sent to try you, aren't they? So I'm halfway through it. You know, the garden itself looks a complete tip, but there you go. Let's just have a walk down, get in the shade down here, because you won't be able to see everything. These two ponds are doing really well. I've got the 10 cm fish in here, some from Rick, some from Cuttlebrook. I've got the auction fish in here. Oh, nearly tripped over. I've got the auction fish in here. I've got the high sheller from Rick, the Deutsch orange thing, I don't know what it is, the Jikaku, and the Ginrin, I don't know what it is, but they're doing fine. They're all still in quarantine. They've been in here now 5 weeks, so they're doing well. They're all sorted up. Had a couple of problems, lost a couple of little fish, but that's why I got Dave to come round and go through with me. I have been cleaning these ponds to within an inch of their life, and I've been told not to leave a little bit of this so-called on the bottom in. So I decided to not hoover it. I just gave it a little scrape with a net and picked up all the crap that was heavy enough to pick up. These are all ready for the fry when I get them. So I'll get them up and running maybe in a couple of weeks' time when we're near the fry. The pond plants are coming up nicely. I've now got the grapes in, raspberries, strawberries and tomatoes coming on well. So that's about the state of my affairs at the moment. Now, I won't be able to do too much more today. Let me just carry on and finish and have me a cup of tea. Everybody on a Sunday, cheers. I hope you're all relaxing, enjoying this good weather, and everybody's ponds are tip top and looking good. Now, I was given a little bit of advice, I ain't going to tell you who by, that at the end of these videos, you're supposed to say, smash that like button, press that hype, subscribe and comment. I haven't had any comments from anybody else. I have from Dave and from Tony regarding the little visit and the meet that we met up, and that was great. But anybody else wants to make a comment, please do. Tell me I'm doing right, tell me I'm doing wrong. I'll certainly find out when Dave, Rocket Boy, gets around here on Tuesday, and we'll go from there. So for the time being, over and out.